Stuart, how you doing?
Good, mate. You?
Not too bad, not too bad. Since I start, because we've just spoken to Peter there, who confirmed there's still no agreement on the release for the players for the France game. As one of the players who would be directly affected by that, how much of a concern is that?
I think for me, we've just got to let the powers that be make the decisions. All I'm concentrating on is in 24 hours' time, playing against the Italians. I can't look too far ahead. It's a decision that's out with my hands, so therefore it's pointless me chatting about it.
It's not a nice one to kind of have hanging 24 hours out from a game, as you say. Is it an easy one to put away? Has there been any discussion at all amongst the guys about it?
The first time we've actually concentrated on it was literally 30 seconds ago when you asked me the question. So, my sole focus is on making sure that I can do my job tomorrow for the Scotland boys and make sure we get a good one.
Cheers.
You're obviously starting at number 10 tomorrow. How are you feeling about the new position?
It's a hugely exciting challenge. I think for me, it is a first opportunity to start in 10 for Scotland. Obviously, it would be ideal if Finn was fit, but look, these things happen, and Finn and Jakob have been absolutely outstanding this week and helped me along the way and guided me through. I feel a huge amount of confidence going into the game because Gregor and the rest of the coaching staff have given me an opportunity to express myself. I put a huge amount of trust within their selection of me at 10. So I'm excited for it. I think for me, it gets me involved in the game a little bit more. Obviously, I might not have the time and space that I'm used to, but it's another challenge and one that I'm looking forward to.
I mean, I guess you could interpret it. It's taking you out of your comfort zone in a way. I mean, does it mean that, okay, you're talking about the confidence, and I guess it's exciting as well, but are you going into it with a degree of trepidation at all?
Oh, 100%. I'm really, really nervous about the game, but I think to get the best out of people, you have to put them in uncomfortable positions, and whether that be asking questions in meetings to people that necessarily wouldn't be speaking, whether it's playing players out of position. To be the best, you have to be uncomfortable at times, and this is the perfect scenario for me. I am not comfortable, I'm happy to play 10, but I'm not going to go into the game tomorrow with as much confidence as I probably would be if I was playing 15. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the challenge. I'm excited the fact that I will be uncomfortable at times, but hopefully, I'll bring the best out of myself and hopefully the team.
I guess it says a lot about your versatility and what the coach thinks about you and your capabilities. But I guess on the flip side, people might look at it and say, well, I guess it raises questions perhaps about the kind of depth of the squad.
Look, I think for me, I'm very much looking forward to the opportunity. As I said, Gregor's put a huge amount of trust in me to play 10 and make sure that I drive this team around. And that's all I've concentrated on. I think myself and Scotty have driven the team around well this week. We've only had a couple of days training. We had a good session yesterday. And the good thing for us is not everything's gone perfect, which means we have to still be switched on. We talked a lot over the last few weeks about living in the moment, and that literally means that every single opportunity we've got to defend or to attack, we have to stay switched on until the ball's dead. I think there has been a few changes. There's boys, in terms of player management, there's boys getting opportunities in the way they've been performing off the bench. So at the end of the day, we've got 15 boys and 23 boys ready to go out there and do a job for Scotland tomorrow afternoon, and that's all we're focused on.
All the best.
Did you take much persuading from Gregor to sort of convince yourself that you could sort of make this switch up to 10 from kick-off?
I'm a big believer in my own ability. Gregor asked me if I wanted to play 10, and I said, look, whatever's best for the team. Gregor doesn't ask me those questions if he doesn't believe in me. It gets everybody on the field. I've got a different back three boys that have made a big impact. Hugh Jones off the bench last week was outstanding. We have got a hugely exciting backline. I think it's going to come with opportunities for us if we can get good front foot ball from the forwards, and we can distribute well as 9 and 10s. Then we can get these boys into the game, and you know, I for one, along with everybody in Scotland, wants to see Hugh Jones, Sean Maitland, Darcy and Dewey. We want to see them in open space with the ball. So tomorrow, that's the target.
We've been so used to seeing sort of Flynn over the last few years playing that sort of flamboyant style of his. I mean, what sort of 10 do you see yourself as? Are you sort of similar to him, or are you going to sort of rein it in a wee bit more?
I am not going to sit here and say I'm anything like Finn Russell, because nobody in the world rugby is the same as Finn Russell. And for me, I'm not even going to try and be it. I think for me, I've got the big thing for me tomorrow is making sure that I get all my basics right, that I get myself into good positions, and allow us to go forward with some good momentum. So, you know, it's a big challenge to get my distribution skills spot on, make sure the balls are in front and we're running attacking space. But I'm excited about it, honestly. This week, when Gregor said there's an opportunity that I could be playing 10, then I started to get really quite excited about it. It's a different challenge, and one that is going to make me uncomfy at times. But I feel I'm ready for it. I feel I'm excited.
Best of luck, buddy. Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay, move on to the